Alright, YouTube, it is Mr. Mean coming at you this Saturday afternoon. It's about 10:20 p.m. and I had an update from Jay over at FeralGamesInc. It seems that Big Fucking Axe is doing awesome. And so, true to his word, he set up milestones. And so we're going to go over some of those milestones just as an update to Big Fucking Axe, which is a tribute and an homage and, well, just an OSR game. Please don't let the title fool you. That's just the name of the game. There is no profanity or anything, no super adult themes inside this book. There's been some confusion and some alarms raised over at Drive-Thru RPG. Jay has been able to square it all away, and he reached out to the folks at Drive-Thru, and they took the adult restriction off. I think currently he's trending at number 3 on Drive-Thru. So let's help him get these milestones. If you didn't watch my previous video, go check it out in the archive. It was just posted a couple days ago, 7 days ago to be exact. Big Fucking Axe is about a 48-page homage OSR type game. It's stripped down from 5th edition. And I mean, this is up there for me with low fantasy gaming. Steve Grog has made an excellent game, and this is, I mean, it's in a league of its own with LFG. This is everything I want 5th edition to be, but less. Does that make sense? Yes, because I think 5th edition is bloated. Not that it's a bad game. It's a fine game. It's just not the game for me. So if you think like that and you want a smoother, faster, makes more sense to you, take a look at Big Fucking Axe. Again, get over the name. It's just a word. We only give it power if we give it meaning. It's just a word. And I've already discussed that in the first video. So in this video, we're just going to go. It's it's 46 pages. It's PDF. It's $3.99 on Drive-Thru RPG. Go pick it up. It's awesome. It's fun. It's a fun game. But what Jay is doing that's unique over at Feral Games Inc. is he's created milestones. So for every 50 copies he sells, he'll introduce another milestone. And so somebody had wanted a halfling as a race because originally he only had the core races in there. And so he added halfling with all the rules. So when we get to another 50 milestones, which I believe he's already hit, and if you've already downloaded Big Fucking Axe or BFA, you can go ahead and Drive-Thru should notify you that the file's been updated, and another page or two will be added to the book for maritime encounters. So we've got halflings and maritime encounters, and of course every 50 copies that's sold, he will add something else that people have asked for. So somebody asked for the Bard class, so I believe that's going to be the next one. And then after that, he's going to be adding a curse system, which is what I'm looking forward to. And I may just go buy another copy at $4. It's not going to kill anybody. I might buy another copy to just help push those sales because I want to see the curse system. And basically it's going to be a risk reward kind of thing. You're going to take a curse, it's going to affect you somehow, but it's going to also give you something good. Obviously it's not going to phase out what the curse is, but it's just a little more role-playing, a little more je ne sais quoi, shall we say, to your character, and hopefully it'll be cool. I'm really looking forward to it. And then after that, if we hit another milestone, I think he's looking at adding the Paladin, which I'm also excited for. I personally am going to request, Jay, consider this the formal request for a monk class. I'm a huge fan of monks in fantasy gaming. I don't know why. I think it's come on my days from Diablo. But anyway, I'd love to see a monk class, a bare-fisted fighter. Guys, if you haven't picked this up, it's 46 pages. What he's doing too is he's not going to offset the layout, because of the art. This is the only color piece of art in the book. Everything else is black and white, but the art is very consistent. It's very nice. If you haven't seen my actual flip through of the book, it's only available in PDF. You can print it. It's 46 pages. Print it yourself. but you can see that in my previous review. I just wanted to do this update to the game because I really want to bring some attention to this. It's a super cool game. It's very thin. It's 46 pages. It's 6x9, so it's not even going to take up a full sheet of paper. Take it to your local UPS store, Kinko's, if you still have those around where you live, and get it printed on your work computer. It's black and white. It's only one page of color, which is an awesome image to start with. So really digging the art and everything. The game is super cool. I'm going to try to get enough of my Patreons and my Discord channel to get a game going and play. So, and maybe we might even be able to coerce Jay into playing as well from Feral Games Inc. He's over in England though, so the time change is kind of a real kind of a pain in the ass. But BFA is super freaking cool. Don't worry about the name. If if it bothers you, don't print this page. The rest of there's nothing else in the book that's gonna offend you, shall we say, unless you're offended by fantasy. And if that's the case, why are you even watching my video or playing role-playing games? But anyway, hopefully you're not one of those people, and this is something that interests you. If you like OSR type games and you want to play something that's a little different from D&D, give this a try, man. You're gonna enjoy it. So like I said, running back down the list, Halflings was already added, and hopefully by the time this video goes live, the Maritime Encounters will be added, and then every 50 purchases of the book at $3.99, he will open up another milestone. The next milestone is the Bard class, and then after that will be the curse system, and then after that, possibly, he hasn't committed to it, but he's thinking it's going to be the paladin. So we're super excited, and like I said, I want to throw in there the monk. So hopefully we'll see all these milestones, and every 50 sales, he'll add another milestone. He's just going to add it to the back of the book. So if you scroll through the book here and you go all the way down, you can see the art's pretty solid. But there's the end title. There's the halfling, and then these are the milestones. So page 44 gives you the milestones, and there's the halfling, and then like I said, he's going to add the Maritime Encounters, and then go from there. So again, the art is fantastic. The book is laid out really well. 6x9. You can print it off yourself. It's thin. It's not going to cost you a ton of money. It's black and white. It's cool. OSR game. Go pick it up, enjoy it, have fun with it, tweak it, make it your own. If you do buy it and you do read it and you like it, or even if you don't like it, go on to the Drive-Thru RPG and post a comment. Per Jay, post a comment here. He does read all the posts. The previous video's been viewed like 288 times, so you guys are killing it on the algorithms. So thank you very much for watching. For those that are newly subscribed, Dave over at let me jump into this first. Let's just pick up BFA. It's worth it. You're going to enjoy it. If you're a fan of D&D, you like chucking dice, you like high fantasy, you're going to like this. Milestones are being added. Get your voice heard. Say what you want to see, and hopefully Jay will be able to implement it. And tell your friends to buy copies. It's $4. Tell your friends to buy a copy. Skip the Starbucks that day. Buy a copy. Support a small indie publisher. And the guy makes really cool games. I have a bunch of his stuff on my shelf. So it's obviously, I'm a fan. So anyway, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. I'm going to end that part of the video here. But I did want to do some housekeeping. I'm going to be at Gamehole Con in Madison, Wisconsin on October 21st through the 24th. It's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'll be there, so may knock out a live video while we're there. I don't know, but might possibly. Just going to the con to have a good time. I'm trying to get some T-shirts printed with my channel logo on it, the one you see on the YouTube thing. So I'm working with Dave over at Big Frog Custom T-shirts and more. This is a local Duluth business, so if you're in and around the area, shoot these guys some love, give them some business. Another small business trying to get things done. Super nice guy, and it's funny because I went in there and I showed him my channel logo and everything, and I told him it's for my YouTube channel, and he's like, oh well, what do you do? And I told him I do RPG game reviews. He's like, he goes, I'm gonna go play D&D right after work. I'm like, sweet. I didn't even so far as get 3 steps out of the store, and he'd already gone to the website and subscribed to my channel. So big shout out to Dave. Thank you, sir. And, hopefully we can work out a deal and get me some t-shirts so that when I go to Gamehole Con, if anybody's there and they come up to me and they say, hey, Mr. Mean, speak, I'm going to hook you up with a t-shirt if I still have any. So I'm only going to print about 10 of them. So it's not exactly cheap, but hopefully Dave can work me out a deal. I'm going to get 10 of them printed. And if you say something, if you come up to me and you say, hey, Mr. Mean, speak, it's going to get you a free t-shirt. I'm going to have extra large and 2XL because most of the gamers I know are big fucking people. That was a little homage there to Jay at FeralGamesInc, just because of big F and X BFA. That's really it, guys. Thanks everybody for liking and subscribing and helping the channel grow. We're at I think 939 subscribers, so awesome. We're almost there to 1,000. I'm hoping to hit 1,000 subs by the end of the year, and that's up to you guys, man. I keep pushing content out, and you guys keep liking it, so I appreciate it. And let's help grow the channel. I have a thriving Discord. Links are down in the doobly-doo. Feel free to drop on by if you're into tabletop RPGs and you want to talk about games. I have a sub channel called The Art is the Mini. That is on my Discord, and we talk about miniature games, so everything from Warhammer to Frostgrave. So we play. I'm very into miniatures. I paint. You can probably see some of the painting stuff behind me. So we have a sub channel there. We're pretty active. So we have a lot of developers on our channel. My Patreons are there. I have a Patreon channel, so it's $5 a month. It gets you access to any games that I decide to run. I pretty much run exclusively on Discord and Foundry. And so if I run games as a Patreon member, you get first dibs in the game. And also I do giveaways every so often. I'll do a random drawing of my subscribers on Patreon, and I'll send you a game at my cost. It may not be a game you want, but hey, you can go take it to the bookstore and sell it if you don't like it. But anyway, it's something from my library that I have that I might have an extra, or a publisher sent me more than one copy, or they've sent me a free code, and I'll hook you up with it. So it's a little way for me to give back to you guys. That $5 a month really helps out the channel and helps me, keep upgrading technology and stuff like that, because it never stops changing. So I've babbled on quite a bit. Hit the Discord. All the links are down in the doobly-doo. If you can't do Patreon, buy me a cup of coffee. There's a link in there as well. I'm on Redbubble if you want to buy some merchandise. I'm tweaking that a little bit. I'm going to find some better stuff, trying to get a better logo. So if you're a Photoshop guru and you want to get your name mentioned on the channel and get credits, and you want to help me make a better logo, please feel free to send me your designs. And other than that, guys, peace and hair grease. As always, Mr. Mean says, be nice, take care of yourselves, love one another, don't spread the hate, spread the good, and play BFA. It's a great game. Good night, everybody.